What is going on, Lakers family? And today we got some very exciting news to cover involving the Los Angeles Lakers. And according to NBA insider Jason Lloyd of The Athletic, did report that the Lakers are trying to acquire superstar shooting guard Donovan Mitchell in the offseason if he doesn't sign his contract extension with the Cleveland Cavaliers, that he can sign his extension for up to 4 years and around $200 million this summer. He has a player option worth about $37 million for the 2025-26 NBA season. He could become an unrestricted free agent in the summer of 2025 if he does decline that player option that he has. Now, Jason Lloyd of The Athletic, the insider, they wrote that it's complicated for the Cleveland Cavaliers right now, the situation that they're in, with their star Donovan Mitchell having to worry about his contract extension, who has 1 season of team control left beyond this year. If Mitchell doesn't sign his contract extension with the Cleveland Cavaliers this summer, the Cavs will have no choice to explore trade options, and one of the teams standing at the front line will be the Lakers. It's possible, given Mitchell's current condition with his calf injury, that he's already played his final game in a Cavs jersey. And also, according to NBA insider Mark Stein, did report there's a growing belief that the Cleveland Cavaliers will be forced to trade Mitchell if an extension isn't reached. Mitchell does have career averages of 24 points per game, 4.3 rebounds, and 4.6 assists with the Utah Jazz and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And he scored a career high 71 points last season against the Chicago Bulls. Now, the Cavs, they are currently down 3-1 to the Boston Celtics, the best team in the league, in the second round in the semifinals, which is no surprise because a lot of people did pick the Boston Celtics like me, which does hurt to say as a Lakers fan because I don't want Boston to reach 18 before the Lakers. But the Cavs, they're not that great of a team, right? You got Sam Merrill, you got Max Strus, you got your second best point guard, I would say, in Darius Garland. He hasn't really showed up, so he's been struggling. To be honest, guys, I feel like Donovan Mitchell is tired of carrying this Cleveland Cavaliers team, and he's just putting some great numbers, right? Now, I will say for Donovan Mitchell, Game 3 versus the Boston Celtics, he had 33 points. Game 2, he had 29 points. Game 1, he had 33 points against the Boston Celtics, right? And then Game 1 versus the Orlando Magic, he had 30 points. Game 2, 23 points. Game 3, 15 points. Game 4, 18 points. Game 5, 28 points. Game 6, 50 points, which is actually incredible. And Game 7, he had 39 points, right? So that is very interesting. I would say definitely he's one of the best shooting guards in the NBA. He's averaging around 26.6 points per game, 5.1 rebounds, and 6.1 assists this season for the Cavs while shooting damn near 46.2% from the field, 36.8% from 3, and 86.5% from the free throw line. And also for the Lakers, then you got LeBron James, who can become an unrestricted free agent this summer if he does decline his 2024-25 player option that he has. He's expected to return to the Lakers, and they're willing to sign him to a 3-year deal worth about $164 million. So it's been reported that the Lakers are willing to do whatever it takes for LeBron James, and they're willing to give him that farewell tour, just like they did with Kobe Bryant. But I already explained in previous videos that I feel like if he's going to get a farewell tour, it should be for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He deserves it. And we only won 1 championship since, LeBron James and Anthony Davis have been here, right? So it's been pure mediocrity. The Lakers definitely need to make some improvements to improve this roster-wise. That's just how I feel. But I will say, going back to LeBron James, for the Cleveland Cavaliers, as a legend, he did average around 25.7 points per game, 7.3 rebounds, and 8.3 assists this season while shooting damn near 54% from the field and 41% from 3, which is incredible because he's not the greatest three-point shooter, but he's shooting his best three-point percentage in his career in 21 seasons. That is incredible. Imagine being year 21, 40 years of age, and you're still, dominating, shooting very good from the three-point. That is very good, right? Shout out to him. And he's also shooting near 75% from the free throw line, which isn't great. It's not awful, but it could still be improvement. And also for Donovan Mitchell, he's been improving defensively this season. He does have a defensive rating of 111.3. League average is around 116.5. And his career average is around 109.5. So he's still a very good defender. Coming into the NBA, he was looked at as this, defensive guard, but he elevated his game offensively as a three-level scorer, a two-way superstar, which I would say he has good height, 6'3". So Donovan Mitchell, get me here to the Los Angeles Lakers. He's my number one target for the offseason. I'd much rather have him than Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, over even Kyrie Irving, because Kyrie Irving is older. So the Lakers need a guard for the future, for the now, especially if we want to compete for a championship, and also post LeBron, because LeBron, he could decide if he wants to retire with the Lakers, right? Or if he wants to go back to the Cleveland Cavaliers. So that is very interesting for the Los Angeles Lakers position. Now, I will say in the playoffs for Donovan Mitchell, he's currently averaging around 29.6 points per game, which is very good. He's carrying the Cleveland Cavaliers, literally he's shooting around 47.6% from the field, 5.4 rebounds per game, 4.7 assists per game, and 1.3 steals per game, 0.3 blocks per game, shooting 35.4% from three and 81.5% from the free throw line, 10 games played, and playing close to 38.2 minutes per night. Now, I will say that's very interesting. Last night, I did see the Cleveland Cavaliers against Boston Celtics. They did lose at their home court, 109-102. That is impressive. They lost by 7 points, considering that they're missing their best player in Donovan Mitchell. So he did not play because of that injury. And also that LeBron James did sit courtside. So maybe he's trying to recruit Donovan Mitchell to come to the Lakers, or if he does decide to play with them in the Cleveland Cavaliers. So you just don't know what, LeBron James is doing. This is just pure speculation, but I kind of find it, odd that he's sitting courtside at a Cleveland Cavaliers game knowing that Donovan Mitchell is not playing. So let me know in the comment section, how do you guys feel about, these trade targets, Donovan Mitchell, Trae Young. I've been hearing rumors about Zach LaVine, which I'm not the biggest fan of him, but Donovan Mitchell is the top of my list. And also, he's only 27 years of age, so he's young. He's still got Austin Reeves, who's 25 years of age, but he pretty much did struggle in the playoffs this year, which I was very high on him because I had a lot of expectations. I thought he was going to improve in the second year in the postseason, but last season he did very good. It's just he didn't really do that good, but I will give him credit still because Game 5, he showed up when we needed him to, right? In the fourth quarter, he was very clutch, but the Lakers just couldn't close it. Game 1, Game 2, he did pretty much struggle, but Game 3 and Game 4 at home, when the Lakers needed him to show up, he did play very good. So Austin Reeves is clutch, and I said so many times in my past videos, the only way I'm willing to trade Austin Reeves is if it's for a bona fide superstar, and that's Donovan Mitchell. I'm not trading him for a Zach LaVine. Hell no, I'm not doing that. I'm not trading him for a Trae Young, which I love Trae Young, but I am concerned about the fit, him not being able to play off ball. Not very efficient, even though he could shoot the three from half court. And he's one of the most highest usage rate players in the NBA. Now, the fit for Donovan Mitchell, I'm not really concerned about that because he can play off ball, so he's a very good three-point shooter. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective. He's a two-way player, like I said, three-level scorer. He could get to the rim. He could shoot in the mid-range. He could shoot the three. And he's a capable, defender. He can take the load off of LeBron James. And some nights, especially when LeBron James is not having it or Anthony Davis not having it, here you go. You got your bucket in Donovan Mitchell. Now, in my personal opinion, I think the Lakers, the only way I could see them getting Donovan Mitchell is if they do include Austin Reeves, because any trade, you're probably going to have to trade Austin Reeves, right? Teams value him. I know the Lakers want to keep Austin Reeves, but at this point, we got to do what it takes to improve this team, right? So if that's moving Austin Reeves, I'm willing to do it. D'Angelo Russell, he does have his player option, but I am hearing multiple reports that he's going to decline his $18 million player option, so we'll see what happens. I know the Orlando Magic are interested in him. They're looking for a point guard, an actual playmaker. So those are just my thoughts on that. Maybe you have to give up Rui Hachimura. The Lakers are going to have the 3 future first-round picks to trade. I believe like 5 second-round picks, if I'm not mistaken, and some pick swaps. But the Lakers got to be careful what they do in the offseason, not mortgage their future, because if we have to give up so much for Donovan Mitchell and we come up short and we don't win an NBA championship in the 2025 NBA season, it's going to be a failure once again in this LeBron James, Anthony Davis era. So the Lakers, they got to do their due diligence. They got to be patient and wait for the right deal. That's the reason why the Lakers did stand pat in this past year's trade deadline on February 8th. I know a lot of people like me just weren't happy, but if the house is just not for sale, there's nothing you can do. Maybe Rob Pelinka was doing his due diligence to find some players that the Lakers can get in the trade deadline, but sometimes teams don't want to help the Lakers because we're the Lakers. They don't want to help us get number 18. And like, name me like what team is looking for a point guard, right? A lot of these teams already have their point guards. So that is very interesting. I know today is a long video. Make sure you guys like this video so YouTube could push your algorithm, subscribe. Really trying to reach my next goal, 3K subs. The only way I could do that is if you guys support this channel. Lastly, turn on notification bell so you guys stay updated news, rumors, off-season trades, and all that good stuff. And I'm out of here. Peace.